Okay, in the past 2 weeks I've gone through the C, the G, the E, and the A shape arpeggios. In lesson 3, I want to throw them all together. I want to get you used to putting them all in there, okay? I often find myself jumping back and forth between these different arpeggio shapes and positions as I'm playing. And again, I play classic rock for the most part, and I play in an Allman Brothers Southern Rock tribute band. We play a lot of bluesy kind of stuff, and so I have, you know, that whole basic classic rock thing going on for the most part. Played all kinds of other music in my life, that's what I do now, but this stuff really comes into play a lot, and it's a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start with an A chord, and I'm going to be playing all that basic A stuff right there. Alright? I'll shift over to my D chord and I'll go with the A shape arpeggio. I'll come back to A, but instead of playing the E shape, I'm going to come back to the G shape. Okay? When I go to my 5 chord, I'll come up here to the C shape E chord. The C shape for D, and then back to my E shape into the A chord. Alright? So let me give this a try. Again, you see how I went from the E shape to the A shape to the G shape when I came back to my 1 chord. For my 5 chord, I hit the C shape. 4 chord, I hit the C shape. And then back to my E shape for the final 1 chord. Okay? Mixing up all those different arpeggios. It's not even really so much that I'm thinking about those arpeggios when I'm really soloing. I do tend to think a little bit more scale-wise, but I've done so much homework with the arpeggios that they fall into place. Okay? And that's what I'm hoping to encourage you to do as well. To just work those arpeggios a bunch. It means practicing the arpeggios themselves a whole bunch. But then to be applying them over your scale patterns, just over and over and over. Play the scale pattern. Play the arpeggio. Play the scale pattern. Play the arpeggio. And just start mixing them up until they just become second nature. And by doing a whole bunch of this homework, you really will start to see your playing really take off. It's so much fun. Alright? That's lesson 3.